Good morning. This is documenting neighborhood. What you're looking at right now is what used to be an apartment building that got burnt down by drug dealers. This used to be the lot of 108 Lower Avenue. We're going to walk on through. It's going to be jumpy and so forth. Documenting this for consideration of individuals that have lived here for a long time and have to live with the drug activity that goes on. This is Ron's house. He's probably like 70 years old. 70 to 80 years old. His wife passed away last year, I think it was. This is Sharon's house. She grew up in this house. Both of her parents have passed away. Her dad was in Guadalcanal. On the other side, this is Dutch's house. He's getting ready to move. He was a problem a long time ago, but his problems were nothing compared to anything else that happened down the street. You see, his right next door is vacant. It's an empty lot because it was condemned and torn down. This house here is owned by what used to be the vice president of the neighborhood association's daughter's wife. Vice president of the neighborhood association's wife's mother's. She still lives there, and she's probably in her 80s right now. 80s or 90s, and she still lives there. And this is a newer neighbor for me. And she has lived here probably about 15 years now, and she's been really nice for the neighborhood. These people over here moved in, I don't know how long ago. But they keep their property up, and they have done a great job. This house over here caught on fire. A couple of times. Well, not a couple of times, but it's been sold a couple of times. And it's up for sale. I guess it's up for sale again. They had a trailer parked right here, loading up and so forth. This across the street here used to be the secretary of the neighborhood association when I was the president of the neighborhood association, and over there was the treasurer. This house here was an author. He, supposedly he was kind of famous, so forth, and I don't know what happened to him. But he's been gone for like 15 years ago, 15 years or so. I'm gonna go on down. You can see what the differences are. Now Sharon happens to, she's 5 years older, I think 5 years older than me, and she cuts all these grasses here. It's almost like 3 times a week. I used to bring my lawn tractor over here and cut this all down. It cleaned up a lot, but nobody wants to keep up with it. And see the tree down there. Evidently there was a fire there. I didn't catch that. When that happened, it definitely looks like there's a fire there. We're going to go up the alley here to the city lot, city-owned property. And see the graffiti up here. That's been there for years. Again, I cleaned all this up years ago. I would come through here with a roundup. And let's see where I'm at. I thought I heard somebody talking there. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm going to be a little bit quiet here. Yeah, somebody back there. Somebody's sleeping in that garage. It's creeping up on me. I'll move a little bit faster. The individual is still behind me. About the same distance. This is the president's house. I took over after I left the association. And this is the Agape Church. This is the city of Dayton's property. Let's see whether or not, yeah, there he is. That vagrants, I guess you could say. They're at the trash can. I can't identify him. He's over on this side of the alley. But this is the city of Dayton's property here. You can see that it's well maintained. There's the individual. Okay. If you can see him getting through there. Like I said, this is the city of Dayton's property. They own it. Taxpayers own this property here. This over here is Al Gomez's house. He's the vice president of the association when it first started up. I think he became, yeah, he was president after the Air Force officer. I don't know, well, I don't know if he was an officer or not, but the association first started up because somebody that was in the armed forces at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, who lived over on the first block of Parkwood, and Al was the vice president, and the originator got on-base housing, and so he left the neighborhood, and that's how Al became president. I'm going to see whether or not I can't get this guy on the fucking goddamn recording. So, walk down the alleyway here, well, down the sidewalk. I don't know. And this is the individual that came out of that garage. mess anymore. I ain't gonna take any chances with you. Seems to be slow moving. And then, secretary used to live here. This is the treasurer's old house. They've been, whoever owns it now has been doing some work and removing a lot of the trees, cleaning it up. City also owns another property right down here. Let's see what it looks like. Hey, doing a great job straightening up the property there. Huh? Over there? I used to be the president of the neighborhood association. I used to be the president of the neighborhood association back in the 90s.
White guys right now, I'm about to put my hands on them bad.
What's that?
I'm looking for 2 white guys right now because I'm about to put my hands on them bad. They've been walking by for the last 2 days, and yesterday they stole my towel off. So I'm beating their ass. Yeah, this camera's up and everything else.
That's what I got.
Hey, go.
Oh, look at the little puppy.
Go potty. Honey, go potty.
What
I say go potty. Go potty. You, little tyke.
The treasurer of the neighborhood association used to live here back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, I own it. I met the previous owner. He ain't shit either.
Well, that was a long time. The secretary lived there of the association back in the 90s.
Get the fuck from on the side of that house. Get the fuck from over there.
You're cool.
None of that post up over here. Fuck on. Man, you ain't looking for none of that shit. Nigga, I watch all y'all daily on camera. Get the fuck from over there. Listen, I'll put my hands on your ass. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Can I get this on camera by any chance? Can I record this?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, cool.
It's already getting recorded. I mean that. I really got cameras all up around it.
Yeah, I do too.
Get y'all ass on. Go potty.
What's your name?
Keith.
Keith?
Yep.
I'm David.
Not to me. Hey, go potty. Shut up and go potty. Hey.
I'm going to stop this recording real quick so I can show Keith my recording, my cameras.
No.
So we'll be back.
Hey.